Wandering through the darkness between the stars are countless planets with no sun to call home. These untethered worlds are known as rogue planets, also called free-floating planets, or isolated planetary mass objects. Estimates suggest there may be billions of them in the Milky Way, and some studies push that number into the trillions. So how can a planet exist without a star? There are two main possibilities. The first possibility is that some of these worlds once belonged to a planetary system, like our own. Over time, their orbits became unstable. A massive planet, or even a passing star, can disrupt a planet's path enough to fling it out of its system entirely. Once that happens, the planet is left to wander, alone, through the cold and silent void. The second possibility is that some rogue planets are born in the darkness itself. Small, cold gas clouds drifting through interstellar space can slowly collapse under their own gravity. If they gain enough mass, they can form planet-sized objects. This process is similar to how stars are born, but on a much smaller scale. It is very different from the way planets form inside the disks of dust and debris that surround young stars, known as protoplanetary disks. Here are some fascinating facts about these lonely worlds. There may be more rogue planets drifting through the galaxy than there are stars. That idea alone is incredible to think about. Many of these worlds may have molten cores beneath frozen surfaces. This means pockets of liquid water could exist deep below the ice. It raises the question of whether life could survive in such hidden environments. At least 70 of these objects have been discovered so far, and that number continues to grow. They have been found through direct imaging and through a technique called microlensing, which uses the gravity of a passing object to briefly magnify the light of a distant star. Microlensing is especially powerful because it can reveal objects that emit almost no light of their own. Some rogue planets are born in the quiet darkness of space, never destined to orbit a star. Others formed beside a star, only to be cast out later on. They are plentiful, yet invisible to the naked eye. They remind us of the vastness of the cosmos and the countless mysteries it still holds. As I sit here making this video, I feel grateful to be alive on a world that is warmed by a star and protected by its own geology. I am grateful for the scientists who have helped us uncover these hidden worlds, and for you for sharing this moment of curiosity with me. This community means more than I can express. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark spaces between the stars and would like to show your support, feel free to give the video a like and share it with other curious minds. If you would like to join me on more adventures through the cosmos, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next one. Until then, my friends, take care and be well.